NWFP, the Northwest Frontier Province, is one of the most legendary places on earth. The frontier, as it is and was popularly known of all Pakistan's provinces, is arguably the most diverse ethnically, the most varied in terrain, and sports a vigorous cultural spectrum. Nature has gifted NWFP with a rich cultural and tourism-friendly environment. It has the potential of becoming a big tourist attraction in the world due to its scenic beauty, geographical location, climate, and natural resources. The quasi-contiguity of the province with the Central Asian states and with Xinjiang province of China attracted many migrants, business persons, warriors, and fortune seekers in different ages of settlement. Since 2007, this historical land and its polite and simple people are living under the threats of irrational militants. From the summer of 2007 to late 2010, more than 4,000 people were killed in suicide and other bomb attacks. Ayaz is 31 years old. He lives with his family along with his mother in Sherpao village Charsadda of NWFP. Ayaz is healthy like a normal person and his face is similar to any prosperous person. In the year 2007, on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr, Ayaz went happily to the mosque. During prayers, due to severe bomb blast, an upheaval and commotion was on the ground of the mosque. There was blood everywhere and bodies of people offering prayers scattered all around. Ayaz was injured very badly in this blast, and by the grace of Allah Almighty, his life was saved. But because of this terrorism activity, he lost his eyesight and darkness came into his life.
او بعد دا غینه چې اوش کراغلم خو ولې زما یاداش هم تلو دې سره سره لکه اسلام آباد هسپتال نه مونږ راځي شو خو دلته تقریبا یو نیمه میاشت هسپتال کې تیره کړې وه.
Ayaz was the only bread and butter earner of his family, and due to his lost eyesight, his family came at the verge of severe poverty. In this difficult time, his wife worked as a tailor to earn living for them. Ayaz has never thought his daughter will be without shoes any day, and the doors of life will shut on them.
Thankful to Qazi Foundation because they have supported our family. My husband has lost his eyesight in the blast. He is the only breadwinner of my family, so I request that he should be provided with a proper treatment, and as a result he can support us back again. I am suffering a lot due to these circumstances because I have to fulfill the needs of my family.
Qazi Foundation is a USA-based charity as well as development sector organization working in Pakistan since 2008. Qazi Foundation is working to relieve the suffering and stifling of victims of poverty, social injustice and natural disaster. Qazi Foundation is also working to improve the quality of life of underprivileged communities through education, healthcare and sustainable social development. Qazi Foundation is expanding its work by helping terrorism-affected families. Qazi Foundation went into the affected areas and gathered all information about these families so that by any means these families may be helped. Qazi Foundation started by 10,000 rupees per month grant to help these families and to protect their self-respect. Qazi Foundation made an agreement with Bank Al-Falah to open accounts of these families, and now by the first of every month grant is sent into their bank accounts transparently. Ayaz is now living happily with his family to some extent, but because of losing his eyesight in the bomb blast, he is under a severe debt burden. Ayaz freed himself of debt by the grant given to him by the Qazi Foundation to some extent. Ayaz's life has come to normal because of Qazi Foundation, but Ayaz does not want to rely on this grant alone. Ayaz wishes to get surgery done of his eye. He may get some amount of loan so that he may do his business and help his family and other people who were affected by these terrorist activities.
ودې سره موږ دا غواړو چې انشاءالله لکه زموږ علاج وشي او خدای پاک روغ کړو نو هر څه به کېږي لکه بال بچ په موږ باندې راټولي کاروبارونه هم کېږي هر یو څیز به کېږي خو چې موږ خدای پاک لکه
Qazi Foundation has completed registration of 40 families, and these families are getting respectful grant under monitoring of Bank Al-Falah. As we were troubled during this activity, when we got to know that children of these affected families are deprived from education due to lack of income, due to lack of clean water, necessary medical facilities, these families and children were caught in these deadly diseases of TB and hepatitis. Qazi Foundation wishes to help 400 families and along with this want to build an orphanage for those who have become orphans, where they can get good education and living facilities. Qazi Foundation want to vaccinate these children against hepatitis and TB to safeguard their health. On the third stage, Qazi Foundation wishes to help these families by providing small loans so that these families who are living hand to mouth can stand on their own feet tomorrow by establishing their own little businesses.
They are victimized by the terrorist activities. A lot of times what happens that they will lose the bread earner in the family. Once the bread earner is gone, there is no one left to support them. Family, maybe there are ladies, there are children, their whole life literally comes to a standstill. Their education, basically there is no bread earner. So the idea was to support these people. So this is how the Qazi Foundation came into action to support these people. And we have started an organization, and our goal is to at least provide support to about 100 families. We have registered about 40 families so far. As things stand right now, we are providing 10,000 rupees per month to each family. We have opened an account for them in the bank, and they directly go to the bank and they withdraw their money whenever they want to, they choose, be that once a month or every 3 months or 5 months, whatever they want to do. Within short period of time, we're going to make a few changes, and the changes will be that the 10,000 rupees per month may not be enough for the families. So what we will do is to keep 10,000 rupees per month as minimum support for the family. Our minimum number per family that we think could be supported reasonably well with 10,000 rupees is about 4. So if the number of family members is increasing going past 4, then for each family member will provide extra 2,500 rupees per month per extra member. The other system of support is going to be microcredit. Microcredit is already being provided in the form of livestock or other technical skills, or small businesses. So that is just the beginning, and as we begin to get our comfort level a little bit higher, then we will expand it. Our total number of families that we are going to support is, at least the initial number is going to be about 100 families. After that, we will invite other peoples to take part in it and support the families. So if anyone wants to support the poor population of this country, they can donate money to Qazi Foundation. So every penny, every dollar goes straight into the project.
Qazi Foundation has started this work with a thought to please Allah Almighty, and affected families are helped, but the journey is too long and difficult. Please come forward, join hands with Qazi Foundation to help these widows and orphans to live a better life and may not live in the darkness again. There is a famous quotation, if we all do a little, we all can do a lot. Your little help can be a big source of life for the deserving ones.